going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm JOJ Fishing and I make weekly content based on bass fishing. I share tips, gear, catches, and ultimately just a chill time out on the water. And today I've got a very informative video for you guys. We are breaking down the top 5 bass baits you will need to throw in the month of July. This time of year can be very tricky to get a bite. Water's hot, fish are pressured, and the midday bite is just brutal. But with the right baits, you can still put some serious fish on the bank or in the boat. Alright, for number 1, we got walking style topwater baits. These are your early morning MVPs. I'm talking spooks, topwater frogs, or the Berkeley jaywalker. July mornings can be electric, shatter up close, and bass are just chasing and feeding on them. I like to throw these around main lake points, around shallow flats with bait, or near grass lines. And I like to use the walk the dog retrieve, nice and steady, back and forth. And another tip is don't set the hook right away, wait until you can really feel the fish. Coming in at number 2, we have the Texas rig creature bait. This is money when the sun gets high. Bass start tucking in the shade, under docks, lily pads, trees, whatever they can find. I throw something like a bandito bug, pit boss, or even a trench hog. I use a 1/4 ounce pegged bullet weight with a 3/0 extra wide gap hook and flip it right into that cover. Let it sink, twitch it a few times, and if you don't get a bite, I'd say move on to the next spot. A key tip for this is slow it way down. Fish aren't always chasing in the July heat, but if you slow it down and drag it right in front of their face, they'll crush it. Coming in at number 3, we have the deep diving crankbaits. Once that mid-morning heat kicks in, bass move out to deeper, structured areas. You want a bait that can hit that 12 to 18 foot zone without getting snagged easily and has the ability to stay down there. I use a Strike King 6XD or a DT16 from Rapala to really get down there. Find offshore ledges, humps, or deep points. Use your electronics or just work the area slowly. You're gonna wanna crank it hard, let it deflect off the bottom or rocks, and then pause, and then go back to doing the same thing over and over again. That sudden stop triggers a lot of reaction bites. Now if the bite's real slow or you're dealing with heavy fishing pressure, the Dropshot is going to be your best friend. I rig a 4.5 inch robo worm or a flatworm on a number 1 size hook with a 1/4 ounce weight. And just target bass suspended in 10 to 20 feet of water. Find bait schools, drop it down, and just shake it in place. Don't overwork it, less is more, especially in this heat. They're going to want a slower moving bait. This is also a killer bait in clear water lakes. And now, last but not least, at number 5, we got the swim jig. It's a super versatile and deadly bait at this time of year. Throw it along weed edges, boat docks, or shallow banks with bluegill. Pair it with a paddle tail or a craw trailer and just swim it steadily. Pause it every now or then, or even just give it a little pop. I love a white and chartreuse or a bluegill color in stained water. It mimics what bass are eating in the summer. Bluegill, small bayfish, or even smaller fry. And now for a quick bonus tip. Always keep a finesse stick bait tied on one of your rods like a wacky rig Senko or just a weightless Texas rig. If the bite dies down or you're just missing fish, follow up with this and you're bound to catch some more fish. It's slow, simple, and works year round, but especially in July when bass get lazy. Alright guys, that is my top 5 bass baits for July. I hope these tips help you guys crush it this month, whether you're fishing tournaments or just out for some weekend fun. Let me know in the comments what's your go-to bait for hot summer bass. But as always, I'll see you guys out on the water. Peace.